welcome back to the last day of Slopmas. And of course, you know, you people for the longest time have been begging that I return to New Order. I mean, it's been a long time since I last covered it. But first, as it is Slopmas, we're gonna go ahead and open that final little box. What's behind there, Swimmy? Oh, Plankton's New Order. Why, you've never heard of P&O? But I hope you've all enjoyed the Slopmas videos, and I guess if you celebrate Christmas, or just the holiday season in general, Merry Christmas, or if you're woke, Happy Holiday. Now, I'm not going to say what holiday it is. It's an Abrahamic holiday. Alright, but today we're doing Plankton's New Order. I don't know what this is. I'm going to be real. I've never watched a damn episode of SpongeBob in my life. But just like Bob L'Eponge, I am a sponge for information. So through various memes, I think I've gathered up the plot of SpongeBob. This is Plankton. He's evil, trying to take over the world. Then you have Bob L'Eponge. He is a sponge. Patrick, he's a special needs starfish. And they all live in a pineapple under the sea. This is the oh my god, this map, okay? It's Bikini Bottom. Man, you know, somehow we always just find the most cursed things imaginable. Look at this. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in a Hoi 4 mod before. Though, look at the size of these 3D assets. Okay, here we are in the chum bucket. For a second, thought that said something very different, and then I was about to say something that's probably in your search history. Oh, I recognize that guy. That guy's from a meme. Who do we have? Okay, we got the whole squad. I think Plankton has done some sort of elaborate scheme that has zombified the I'm obviously going to go for Bob L'Eponge. Can't not get Mr. Ponge. Then we've got Larry or Neptune. You've lost me here. This is too deep in the SpongeBob lore, but Neptune's pretty damn good, so we're going to go with him. Okay, first off, let's just look around the map, because they have actually put a bit of effort into importing this stuff. It's just it's such a shame you can't. Well, actually, you can modify the camera so we could look rectangle, but I don't know how to do it. I think it's like a command you can butt in. Swimmy, if you could be bothered, go download Plankton's New Order and do the sideways map thing so you can look at the Krusty Krab here, and then just leave, I guess. Okay, I know the Krusty Krab. I now know of the chum bucket. Where's the pineapple under the sea? Sandy's dome. Sandy's what? Dome from Sandy. I don't think I will. Found it. There you go. Oh, look at that. The peak of Hoi 4 modding. Okay, is there any other Squidward's house? And Patrick, there you go. He lives under the rock. I know that. It does look like the Pope Bull, honestly, though. Tell you what, parody of TNO, you got the absolutely mind-melting UI down to a T. In fact, it's actually a bit more palatable, which just goes to say something about TNO's UI, really. Okay, how do I navigate this world? So the outskirts of the chum. I'm never gonna take that seriously. Why? Oh, I can build in the outskirts of the chum bucket. Okay. Is this our land then? Who owns what here? Do we own everything already? I don't understand. Such a wonderful festive time of year, huh? Legacy of Plan Z! Ah, I finally done it. After 26 years of failure and humiliation, I've obtained the secret formula and bent this whole city to my will. Now they will all pay for what they put me through. Okay. I guess, you know, being a TNO parody, I guess this is a joke about what if Plankton won Bikini Bottom War 2, and this is the world we live in. I don't know why that only just clocked in my head, but there you go, it clocked in my head. First order of business, we are going to burn down the old order of the Krusty Krab. Will it actually get burnt down though? I guess find out in a second. Zombies had finished pouring gasoline onto the Krusty Krabs. Plankton lighted up the match. Okay, this wasn't written by an English-speaking person, is it? Plankton lit up the match, or you could do Plankton lit the match and threw it onto the ground. His whole life, this ugly place has haunted him. Standing there in front of him, mocking him, threatening him. Now was all burning. Now was all burning. But then he heard the thunder, and the rain started pouring in. The fire has been put down, and most of the restaurant remained intact. Plankton was seething. No! I don't think... Wait. Plankton wouldn't say that. It's a children's show. Whatever. I'll finish the job tomorrow. Now, it does look like the plan's not going to plan. plan, funnily enough. Plankton had turned to face the frozen crabs. Now, I do know Mr. Krabs is he's a guy. He's the guy that owns the Krusty Krab. I know those from the memes. Usually have a source for that meme as well. It's the one with the guy and the really low pixel camera playing with like a little figure of him. And he goes, "Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Find him now!" Somehow, frozen Mr. Krabs, oh yeah, has somehow broken free of the frozen whatever we did to him, and now we gotta find him. Oh, just what I wanted to know. We can make more chum, but that since we get the event cannibalism. Does that mean we're eating other plankton? Or are we eating sponge people? After several days, something strange started happening to the zombies. They started falling on the ground one by one. They were starving. Sometimes even geniuses overlook the most obvious things. Luckily, there was an easy fix. After a couple of tweaks, zombies started eating dead bodies of their victims of fallen comrades. When they ate too much, they would vomit in a bucket and carry it to their barracks so that others could enjoy the feast. What dark and twisted world is SpongeBob about? We've made it on down to my new order. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what everything was about. Oh, wait a second. Patrick was toiling in the field. Sweat ran down his fat, greasy, disgusting, unwashed, like a torrent of rain. Whose sick fantasy is this? His body was all wet, and aren't they under the sea? Wouldn't it be wet anyway? And he's a starfish. They seem kind of slimy. Yet, he kept toiling. The bucket on his head prevented him from doing anything else. Yet, the machine failed to take into account his newfound sweating. As he bent over to grab a boulder, his bucket slipped off, setting Patrick free. What the chungus is happening? Where am I? Who are you people? The zombies tilted their heads. Patrick ran away. Ooh. The machine begins to crack. After the defeat at the hands of Plankton, SpongeBob's life turned into a living hell. He was tied up and used to clean the blood-soaked streets where he was brought to the chum bucket, train dry its streets again. Oh, they're using little bros a mop. One day he was dragged out again as usual. His eyes were closed, but he couldn't bear the sight of violence and destruction, but he couldn't close his ears. He heard gunshots, he heard agonizing screams, he felt walls magic on his cheek, and he shivered. Oh, Chungus, hell, they did it again. How many more people SpongeBob? Sponge Boy, wake the up! SpongeBob opened his eyes and saw Mr. Krabs standing amidst the dead zombies. Crabs? Now's not the time for lollygagging. Stand up and take the gun, boy. We must reach that bitch like that. We must teach that bitch Plankton a lesson. Aye, aye, Captain. What have you got me reading? I can't read all this. Squidward's free, though. If you want to read it, feel free to read it. The dimly lit, the Krusty Krab illuminated. The wary faces of the individuals at the table, Mr. Krab, SpongeBob, Patrick, were busy looking at the map in front of them when Squidward entered the room. Glad you could make it, Squidward. Now that all of us are here, we can begin our plan. What the freakity freak is this all about? Sit down, Mr. Squidward, and let me explain. As you all know, Plankton took over Bikini Bottom, but there's one thing he failed to conquer. Krabs walked to the wall and started pressing an invisible keypad. The floor opened up, revealing a hidden vault. Right this way, gentlemen. The crew descended into the vault, and Krabs pressed a light switch that revealed a room full of guns and explosives. Holy shit! Said somebody. So I think it was the pink. I don't think the pink was SpongeBob, was it? I think that was Patrick. Damn, Mr. Krabs, where did you get all of this? I took some souvenirs during my time in the Navy. Squidward took a rocket launcher. I can work with that. Yeah. Let's freak up that little green shit. That bitch won't know what hit him. You heard, my boy. Let's end this stupid shit show for good. I really hope I'm on their side, actually. They sound a bit more base than Plankton. Okay, there you go. It's happening. The Great Revolt is on the... Oh, Patrick, Squidward, SpongeBob, and the Krusty Krab are free. The new dawn rises upon the city. Plankton was standing on the rooftop, proudly observing the hard work of his loyal minions, but His peace was quickly disturbed by a rock-hitting chum bucket. Plankton lost balance and fell. Fire encircled him. Through the smoke and blaze, he saw 4 figures in the distance. Prepare to die, Plankton. No! Oh my god. They even got super events! Okay, first phase, kill crabs and don't let the rest get 100% power or else. I mean, realistically, I kind of want those guys to win, but I guess we'll work with what we got. Oh, there he is. It's Mr. Krabs. Crab stats, fast food. Remember what you're fighting for. Sorry though, we're going to alleviate a bit of pressure from the crabs front over here with our plank tanks. I just looked at the unit icons. What is happening? Now our zombie horde has breached the old crab palace. But the sneak attack has come from the other fellas up there. We're going to have to finish off crabs as quickly as we can. The lag is so absolutely unhinged in this. I'm assuming from all of this. No matter what we're trying with here, trying to push into the Krusty Krab capital is seeming to be a little bit difficult with their 1,346 defense. It most certainly hurts quite a little bit, and we are very quickly getting overran everywhere. Oh, hold on. Just realized I have a decision. I can remove Krusty Krab's plot armor. There you go. I finally broke through. The Krusty Krab has fallen again. Our forces swarmed the building, expecting to find the miserly crab cowering in his office. Instead, they found an empty room cleared of anything of value. He has abandoned the battle, sacrificing his loyal employees to secure his own escape. He's only delaying the inevitable. And he is. Although I still have one hell of a fight left. Okay, the soft underbelly here has definitely got to be Patrick. He's a starfish. I've looked at their bellies before. Look a little soft. Does not look like anybody is home in Patrick's rock. Here you go. Patrick has fallen, capitulated. We found him out back with 4 gunshots to the back of the head. We think it might have been self-inflicted. Yeah, but our enemies, they've overextended. We're going to be able to do the same thing now. Walk right into Squidward's house, and then we need to get on to the Bob L'Eponge. There you go, Squidward's house. Nobody was home. And our final front with the sponge himself on the zombie army. It's moving on into that pineapple. We're going to be having fruit salad for tea, boys. The pineapple has fallen. That's it. Plankton back on top, baby. Got ourselves one last focus. The midnight. My enemies are crushed once again. I've shown the city my strength, and now no one will ever dare to challenge me. He fought with a desperate fury, but it wasn't enough. Surrounded, he was engulfed in a concentrated barrage of gunfire. His body was sliced into thousands of little cubes. Zombies reported his death, and he should have moved on to their next target. But a silence fell. SpongeBob unleashed his indomitable spirit and pulled himself back together. He let out a high-pitched laugh that had tickled. Now, where was he? The war is over. A corrosive green rain falls on the skeletal remains of what was once Bikini Bottom. The streets are patrolled by soulless zombies, and what remains of the resistance is thoroughly crushed. There are no more rebels. There is no more hope. Bikini Bottom is dead, and something new is emerging from its ashes. And it will be glorious. God, wait, there's more? There's more! Focus mostly seems to be a great purge and a, concreting over of everything that we have conquered. But can we actually finish this in time? How many days we got? 701 days. I done the math. We ain't finishing this in time, so I think we're meant to get this event popping. So I just realized, well, to do this focus, you need to have researched everything. All the time has ticked down. The unrest has started small. A couple of missing guns, an industrial accident here and there, but soon the numbers began to rise and the system began to crack. Hundreds of thousands of slaves broke free and started destroying everything in their way, which led to power outage and even more zombies breaking through. The whole city is in a state of anarchy. Fortunately for us, though, they're more interested in looting than defeating us, so we have some time to regroup and reestablish control. Who did this? I'm collapsing. There's nothing I can do to stop it. Get event sponge.16.t. I burnt in the rising fire. The fire overtook the streets, and thousands of slaves are breaking every day. Plankton was frantically issuing orders and moving non-existent divisions until someone on the door. Plankton froze in place, expecting the worst. Was it his old nemesis coming for a payback? Was it the fry cook looking to avenge his friend? Was it the failed clarinet player? The crowbar opened the door and Plankton saw none of them. Instead, it was just a regular gang of looters. Plankton felt so much anger, he didn't have time for this shit. He opened his mouth and started shouting until one of them stopped him. His little brains was crushed into smithereens, and just like that, the worst tyrant Bikini Bottom has ever knew was gone. None would remember the heroes who accomplished such feat, for they didn't even know about it themselves. The heat was too much for Plankton to handle. Oh, and I guess this is our ending. No one knows who started the fire. Was there even a culprit? No one knows anymore. Not that it matters anyway. Whoever did this would do everything he could to hide his shameful act. Thousands die every day in an everlasting orgy of violence. Is this what most freedom fighters had in mind? Life in Bikini Bottom is short and senseless. The rules of the game change each day, and those who can't keep up put down like rabid dogs. Each day a new contender emerges with the promise to bring back the good old days. He's killed by a guy who promises the same, and the cycle repeats over and over again. Will these be the final days of Bikini Bottom, or will a hero emerge to save the day? Whatever the outcome may be, few will be alive to witness it. And that, oh, look at that, they put credits in! The battle for Bikini Bottom would soon reach its fever pitch. Plankton's empire buckled and broke under pressure, but no one was strong enough to pick up the pieces. Infighting soon broke out between the various factions, and the city was turned into a bloodied arena. A bleak future awaits. You got the worst ending. 10 out of 10. Thanks for playing. I like this ending. Now, you can go ahead and do a lot of this stuff, but I thought if I just let everyone rise up that well, it'd be pretty funny. But that seems like a pretty devastating ending. I mean, obviously pretty fun little mod. I guess if you really want to do a lot of the different endings, there are 10 in here apparently. I just went for the one where I didn't do anything because this is a slot video, but yeah, you could probably waste your time getting the others if you wanted. But that was Plankton's New Order. You can obviously tell the mod's supposed to make fun of. But that was our last bit of slop for this year. Well, for Slopmas, I should say. Might have another slop video out before the end of the year, I'll be real. But you've had your fill, I imagine. And if you enjoy the video and you want to try the mod out for yourself, I'll leave it linked down below. But Merry Slopmas, everyone. And I will catch you all on the flippity flip flip.